What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of the GinTV podcast. As always, your boy Eazy.
It's your boy Manu.
And A1DasauceGod.
And today we got a very, very special guest. We finally got this man in the building. We've been trying for a minute. Schedules have been just conflicted. But we got the boy Rob Williams in here.
Yes, sir. What's good, bro?
How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Yeah.
You feeling good, bro?
Feeling great. Feeling great. I'm drinking.
I'm
drinking.
Yeah. He drink it. Is that
drinking.
all? Is that all you're doing today?
What we call it? The Equilata.
Are you partaking in any other activities?
Softball.
Softball?
Yeah. I play softball on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I like the segue.
Yeah.
Yo, but first, I just want to apologize because we're running a little late today. Yo, and the reason we're running late today is because I was at the supermarket like right before I came here to like get us all drinks and shit like that. Y'all welcome, by the way. I didn't see one fucking thank you, but. Yo, so I was at, I'm not even gonna.
Nobody said thank you.
Still, like,
thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
man. Thank
you know that we appreciate you. You know that.
I don't know. That's why I asked for it. Like, this, if
He
I
needs
know,
validation.
The drink was really good, too. Man.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yo, so I was at Stop and Shop, right? I was supposed to say it, but fuck them. Yo, so I was in there, right? And I was in line, and I tell you, I hate when I gotta do the self-checkout shit, bro. You guys shop? Do you do self-checkout?
I love self-checkout, bro.
You guys like self-checkout?
Yeah.
I love it, bro.
Absolutely.
Leave me the hell alone.
I don't want to talk to people.
Are you serious?
I even type in the codes myself. I don't even call for the lady. You just have to look at the code on the fruit.
No, bro. I know how it works. Like, I'm
okay.
aware. Like, I went to grammar school. I got that.
I do that shit myself.
Now, yo, you know why I hate it?
What is that?
So, yo, I'm not an employee there, yo. Like, yo, these people are manipulating us to fucking working for them for free. That's how I look at it, yo.
Pretty much.
Yo, pretty soon we're gonna be stocking shelves. Like, it's we're like 5 years away from stocking shelves at like supermarkets. Like, yo, that's how they start, man. Like, we're like ringing it ourselves out. You're punching in codes. Like,
we meeting them on the truck.
Did you clock in at Stop and Shop when
You
you
gotta
walked
bag
in?
your own groceries.
You do gotta bag.
Yeah.
They took that shit away from us.
Yo, now you gotta pay for the bags.
Some stores don't even have bags no more.
Yeah,
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
you gotta carry it all in your hand like this.
Yeah, they're going back to that. I wonder why. What was the purpose of that in the first place?
Bro, to save the world, yo.
Yeah.
Like, yo, they took the bags and straws away so we could save the world. Not the oil spills that's happening in like the Atlantic Ocean every other fucking month, but
The plastic bags that we use.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've been using the paper straws. That's a movement.
I hate
I
those.
fucking hate
the
those.
paper
They get
straws, yo.
soggy. We have and then copper they bend. straws.
Yeah, but it's
Fucking
it's a
horrible.
one time.
Me and my girl use copper Who straws. uses straws multiple times though?
Yo, use copper
I
straws?
don't know.
Yeah, I think they're
All
copper.
right, okay. We got money in the building today. My bad guy.
No, they're
24
copper.
karat
They're from-
straws in here.
They're from Shoppers World.
Shoppers World?
Yeah,
I don't even know where that's at, man. Like, that's
in the mall.
in the mall?
Yeah.
So you go grocery shopping in the mall?
No. They just sell utensils and like kitchen supplies and
Oh,
stuff.
all right,
Yeah.
all right.
Nah, yo, you know what? Like, this is gonna sound wild as shit, yo. Like,
Mhm.
I hate the paper straws, yo. I feel like that would be like the equivalent, like, of your girl giving you head and your dick goes off. Like, that's why I hate it. 'Cause it's just like melts in your mouth.
Nah,
Like,
it
I
is.
don't-
Nah,
yeah.
it is mad wet because it gets
shit.
Look,
like it doesn't even the straw doesn't stay sturdy.
Right.
Nah,
yeah.
it doesn't.
Yo, you need
But
a
it's
sturdy
paper,
straw
though.
in your mouth, right? Like, you like a good
This is getting out of
sturdy
control.
straw in your mouth,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
I mean, you got a metal one, Rob. I mean, that's as
Right.
sturdy as it
That's
gets.
right, and cold.
Oh, you like it cold?
It gets cold. It gets cold.
I hear you, man. I hear that. I mean, yo, we all got our
This is
straw
getting kind of
preferences.
wild.
Well,
How big is the straw you use?
It's probably about 12 inches.
Holy shit! You
Give
get
or
a
take.
12-inch straw? Guy's a champ.
This conversation is getting out of hand, man.
It is. All right,
Give
all
or
right,
take.
Let's get on.
Let's get on some real topics. Let's talk about some 12-inch straws. Some
He brought it up.
cold straws.
All right.
He asked
I'm
the
gonna get a little more. I was gonna say I'm gonna get personal, but I think we've gotten as personal as we can
Go ahead,
get right now.
get personal.
Yo, so sorry to interrupt this episode, but unfortunately we had to actually edit this part out because we broke some YouTube guidelines because we talked about certain things that they don't like. You know, we talked about the big V, the big C, so this part did have to get it out. Unfortunately, it's not our choice. We tried to appeal it, did not work, and we do not want this channel to get banned, so we did have to remove it. But please enjoy the rest of the episode. I don't know. But yo, well, speaking of big crowds, right? Like I said, we just came from Rolling Loud, man. Like,
Yeah.
I tell you what, if that fucking Delta was in there, like,
Oh yeah.
that just fucked the whole country up.
Mm-hmm.
But it was lit, yo. It
'Cause
was
everybody
lit.
got to fly back home.
What?
Everybody flies back home.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, honestly, I don't really know the count of how many people were at Rolling Loud, yo, but it must have been like 100,000.
Yeah.
Like it
had
felt,
to
it
be.
felt like it. Like it honestly felt like it. Like in everybody going back to like, yo, because there must have been somebody in there from every state in the United States.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's why they say that Florida's the epicenter, right?
I mean, that's
Like,
what
it's
happened.
just like
No,
it's just spreading from there.
It was New York, I thought.
I think at the beginning, but right now, Florida, like nobody's wearing masks. If
Yeah,
you got
but-
a mask on,
Mhm.
somebody might call you out on that.
But I think like back in like April or like May last year, like they pulled the veils off and was like pretty much a free for all down there
Yeah, it's a free
to the
for all.
point where they like the COVID numbers was rising so much that they had to like it drew a lot of attention from the country. Now, what's to say what's been happening now? I don't know. Honestly, since last summer, I haven't really been paying attention to like the whole COVID thing. But
Yo, so since you're not vaccinated, right? Would you go to like a Rolling Loud thing? Like, do you feel comfortable being in big crowds like that?
No, I'm not really comfortable being in big crowds. Period. But
Okay.
I would go. Hell yeah.
You still
Why
go?
would I miss out on an
it's a big
experience? Huh?
It's a big crowd.
Yeah,
But
but
if you want to get up close, you gotta be.
I would
like,
have
tight.
to mentally prepare myself for the crowd, and COVID would be a factor, but I would still go.
Yo, matter of fact, when was the last time you went on vacation, bro?
My birthday.
How was the feeling when you came back? Because whenever I go on
Fucking
vacation,
sucked.
yeah, it sucks, right? You get that little depression for the
Yeah.
first couple of days when you're like, damn, this is where I came back to.
Mhm.
This is what my
Especially
life
when you
is.
wake up with an ocean view. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yo,
the
is
best
that
fucking
when you went to
feeling.
Puerto Rico?
Oh no, that was South Carolina. I was
Oh.
Myrtle Beach. Yeah,
Okay, Myrtle
Myrtle
Beach.
yeah.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach is nice.
Yeah, how'd you feel when you came back?
Bro, anytime I come back from vacation, I honestly get like a depression. And I don't know if like, like that's like the right word, because I feel like
Mhm.
the real depressies might like be like, yo, he's
Crises.
taking our word or whatever.
Right.
Yo, I mean, being like depressed is like kind of like a cool thing nowadays. I feel like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I
They
feel like
see that
depression is
now,
like,
yeah.
yo, like I'm depressed.
No, everybody
depressed?
Has, everybody has like.
I
a
feel like,
mental
yo,
illness at
I
this
feel like
point.
the reason we get that is because you're out and you get like these endorphins released, right? And you're happy, you're doing things, and then when you come back, it's just like you go
crash,
through
pretty much.
you crash, you go through these withdrawals,
Yeah.
and yo, that could cause a little bit of depression right there. Like that, I'm not talking about like deep depression. It's like temporary where you just feeling it, but then it ends up going away.
Yo, I
within,
think
like, a
it's
couple
being
days.
high and drunk for like 4 days straight, yo, and you're just on fucking cloud 9 from the drugs. You're like, yo, I'm fucking feeling it, man. Like, I am crushing life right now, bro. Like, I gotta go back to work. Like,
I think
I gotta go
that's
back to my
what-
family.
That's what it is right there, bro. Because I think that's what it is. Because if we had a life where we didn't have to go to work, every day would be a fucking vacation, right?
Pretty much, like you would have
So
stayed out in
it would
Florida.
there would never be anything to go back to, regardless of where you're at on the earth, right? Because it's a mindset.
That's a good point, yo. Because if you really have no job, right? Like, yo, like you know how like there's all these billionaires or entrepreneurs that really like have their money work for them, yo. They can literally get up any day, right, and just like fuck it. I guess I'm going to Chicago
Yeah.
or fucking Alaska today, right? Because I don't have any consequences. Like money's not a thing for me.
And then be in Louisiana for 4 o'clock, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Or
Yo,
some,
so, yo,
wherever. You know what I mean?
Yo, do you think money can buy happiness?
Fuck yeah.
Can y'all want to pass me a beer?
Yeah.
Anybody that says that is fucking broke.
Yo, the world revolves around money. Like money
It
is the real
does.
currency. Well, time is the real currency, but yo, I think time equals money. So, yo, you gotta value your time and your money, but
Appreciate that,
it
sauce
definitely brings happiness. Like,
Is it enough happiness? I don't know, but yeah, fuck.
it's how you spend your money too. Like if
brings
you're
you a
just
level of
out, yo, if you're just out buying stuff, you're not really gonna get happy. You're not gonna get. It's not gonna bring too much happiness because it's gonna be temporary happiness.
Right.
Once you actually start getting experiences and you spend your money on that, that's when it brings happiness.
Do you think
and you
that-
share it with other people.
Do you think that money can actually buy love though?
Oh yeah, it could buy. It can't buy true love, but it could definitely make somebody fall in love.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really, I don't think like if let's just say
Yo,
I was
you gotta
wealthy-
ask yourself, yo, before you answer that question,
Yeah.
right? You gotta ask yourself, yo, do these hoes love me? 'Cause if these hoes love you, then you could buy love, because that's usually what it comes, right? Like, yo, when you buy love, right, it usually comes from like a hoe.
Right.
Well, actually, I'd like to say that. And I don't even know if this is off topic, but it just struck my mind because I wrote about it one day. I got a bunch of fucking pussy in my life, and I was broke.
What?
So what the fuck was it?
So money doesn't buy pussy.
No.
but does it buy
That's
happiness.
real though. That's
I didn't have
they
money.
fucked with you.
Yo, maybe they're just dumb hoes.
That too.
Yo,
Maybe I just had
yo,
poor selection and
honestly,
picking dummies,
Yo, you know
right?
how dudes be getting, like, you know how men get mad at women for like wanting men for their money, yo?
Yeah.
I get it, yo. I really do get it, because it's like, yo, all right, I'm gonna be giving this pussy out anyway. Let me just let me
get
profit
something out of
off
it.
this shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know what it is, yo? They just sitting on fucking like stocks and ETFs down there, bro. And it's like, yo, they're like, all right, yo, am I gonna give this like, you know, for free?
Yeah, I've always said like God knew what he was doing. Not
That
making me
pussy
feel
get
bad. 'Cause
dividends.
I definitely
Yo,
would have fucked my
dividend-
way to the top
Yo,
a
you
long
had-
time ago.
Yo, y'all ever had some dividend pussy?
Dividend pussy.
Some dividend pussy?
Nah, never had
Dividend
that.
pussy.
Yo, you know what
serious,
dividend? Yo,
bro.
you know what dividend pussy is?
What?
Is when you get pussy from your friend, the girl that you just got pussy from.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
say that again. 'Cause I didn't catch it.
All right, I
I
might have
fucked
said that
everybody
wrong.
up.
Yo, you get pussy from the girl's friend that you just got pussy
Nah,
from.
That's not dividend pussy, bro.
That is.
No,
That's paying dividends,
I
bro.
had to- I had to
Yo,
count
no,
that.
From her friend?
Let me.
That's residual income.
No.
Let this guy tell you what dividend pussy.
Dividend pussy, true dividend pussy, right? Because I've gotten dividend pussy. Is
Okay.
when you fuck a chick so good, she starts buying you shit on like a regular basis. She starts taking you out, because now, you're getting literally like stuff from it. You feel me? Like you're getting your monthly payments. You feel me? You're getting your quarterly. You're getting your dividends. That's dividend pussy.
Because
I
you're
think-
taking some
Nah,
of
I
your
think
money.
his makes more
that
sense.
I'm thinking that you're getting more pussy from that original.
Yeah, I
pussy.
think-
It's
I
like
think
getting
his make
money
more sense.
and making more
Oh.
money.
So like,
off
if you
of that.
fuck a girl so good, and then like she goes and tells
tells
her
her
friend,
friends, yeah,
and
that's
then her
what
friend comes and
Okay.
fuck
Yeah,
you.
he got it.
then
So
you
what
get
would
more
you?
pussy off of
I
that.
would rather have more friends than things from one.
What you mean?
So like like you said, like with one, I'm gonna get gifts. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. With the other hand, I'm gonna get this girl, and then
I'm gonna
with
get that girl.
and
I'm gonna
then
get that
girl.
That's dividend.
Yeah, which pussy would you want? Or which
Right.
dividend would you want?
right.
I mean, I
What's
guess
the
it's
dividend?
just
What you
it's
want?
just different dividends, yo.
Yeah, I can buy my own shit.
What?
different
It all depends,
stocks.
man.
Yo,
different
you could
stocks.
buy your own shit, but when
Yeah.
when the pussy buys it for
That's
you,
the real payout right
yeah,
there.
that is a payout, yo. Yeah, that's an 100% return, yo.
That's a good investment.
That's a great.
That's a
That's
great-
it.
It's a good
I
investment.
made a great deposit, man. Like, this shit really paid off in the long run, yo.
Yo, but imagine being rich. Like, do you ever think? I think for me, like, if I was rich and I was fucking with a girl or fucking with multiple women, I know they only want me for my money, so I don't think I could ever commit, like, to
Nah,
say
you
like
can't
I
commit,
love
nah.
them, like,
Nah.
or that I'm in love with them. Like, I might like their company, I might like the time I'm spending with them, but to say like I fuck with this person to that level, like, I don't
So-
think I could ever
I got a question.
go down to that. What's up?
If you had like, if you had all the money in the world,
Yeah,
and would you hide that when you're trying to find somebody you're dating?
100%. I planned this whole thing out already in my head.
Yeah.
I'm not hiding. Yo,
It's
I'm
already
not hiding
planned.
it.
It's
You would
planned
hide
out.
it.
I would live in like I would drive like I buy like a bullshit car, rent out like a bullshit apartment, and probably date a girl for like 3 months
Bro, that's the wrong way to do
let
it.
her know.
before I let her know like I'm rich.
That's
the
the
whole
wrong-
thing
Only
planned
3 months though.
out. Maybe 3 months.
Yo, how would you do it?
Nah, bro, I'm gonna just let them know, like, straight up. Like, this is even exchange right here, bro. Like, you know the business. Let's not sugarcoat this shit.
Nah, but
I'm rich.
we
You
talking about
fucking or
love.
not?
Yo, but you talking about love, yo? Because like,
Love.
that's love. Drake. Yo, because I get what you're saying. Yo, because if you got mad money, right, and you know there's because there's a fucking army of gold diggers out there, right? Like
Right.
they have a fucking factory for gold diggers. Like, they're printing them out every fucking day. You feel me? So yo, when you got mad money, and it's just like, yo, how do I really know? Yo, but at the same time, right? Women can look at you like that, right? Because it's like, yo, does this man really like me, or does he just want some pussy?
That's what they all say.
Yo, but does
Think about it, like,
does
didn't
any
it-
man ever really like a woman off the bat, or he just wants some pussy? I don't think I've ever liked someone off the
Well,
bat
if a woman
as an
only,
adult.
if a woman only likes a man for his money, then it's fair for the man to only like her
Yeah.
for her pussy.
No, that's
Yo.
that's the even exchange.
Yo, let me tell you when it's not an even exchange. Is when you got money and you're not aware that this girl's with you for money. But if you're aware, yo, and she's aware that she's with you for money, it's an even exchange right there. It's all
I mean,
good.
but I feel like that's where like a lot of these like rich tech guys like fall into the trap. Like, they go out dating, they got the money, they get like this supermodel chick being like the nerd in the fucking high school, and then expect her to be like fall in line like with the things that you want, and it's like she will never do
Yo,
that. Like,
honestly,
Yeah.
bro, you gotta have self-awareness, right?
Yeah.
right?
'Cause, yo, here's the thing, right? Say you're a wealthy tech guy, right? Like a big ass nerd, like some Bill Gates type dude, right?
Yeah.
Yo, and you fucking you gotta look, yo, you know what? Yo, like self-confidence is a beautiful thing, right? But at the end of the day, when you look at the mirror, right, you see your flaws. Like you know what you're working with, right?
Mhm.
Like you know, like all right, like my dick looks better on this light. Like I'm this tall. Like it's just like this is where I'm at in the spectrum, right? The 1 to 10 spectrum. Like all right, I'm a fucking 7,
Yeah,
like, right?
this is-
I got money, but the
TikTok
money,
says we're
the
a
money
4, bro.
brings me to a fucking 10, right? Yo, so if you're like a fucking nerdy looking dude, no muscles, looks fucking weird, right? Patchy ass mustache, and you fucking land a 10, like bro, that ain't you. Like that's your money. You gotta
Do
be
you
self-aware.
think so?
I think so.
Yo, this is how you weed them out, yo. You ask them to marry you, and then you hit them with the prenup. And if they ain't signing, you ain't right.
Yo, that's an extreme way to fucking
I'm
weed
just
them out, man.
straight marriage, like
Like, yo,
off
you
cuff.
want, no, after some time, you're like, yo, you want to get married? Sign this prenup right here. If she signed it, yo, with no hesitation, then you could build on that.
All right, let me ask you this, right? If you were dating a billionaire, right?
Mhm.
If she asked you for a prenup, would you sign it?
Dating?
Not. Like you're dating a billionaire,
Yeah.
and y'all about to get married, and she asks you for a prenup.
Yeah.
Would you sign it?
Yeah, it's not my fucking money.
Yo, that's the fucking thing about men, right? Like, yo, we can like acknowledge that shit. That's not our money, but these gold diggers,
It's not mine.
bro. That's why
You
I
get your
hate.
own money, right?
Huh?
You get your own money.
Yeah, like, and here's the thing. Like, I would expect with that type of money, like, you would be showing me how you got there.
Okay,
So
put me
why
on
the
game,
fuck
right?
would I need to take yours?
Yo, that's the thing about men. Like, we don't really give a shit about women's money. We want you to get your money, but
Yeah.
yo, we don't really care. Like, yo, we want that thing that every guy wants. and-
Right.
Yo, that's why you see a lot of successful men, yo, date like chicks from fucking McDonald's. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
yo, we don't really care about your money. Like, yo, we care
Mhm.
like, yo, do you look good and is your personality like good? You feel me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, yo, what you do for a living really doesn't matter to a successful guy.
Bro, look at Drake. He got the top artist got a fucking stripper pregnant. Like,
The
That was,
lowest
a,
of the-
that was a bad day. That was a bad day for everybody in the
I
world.
mean,
yo. Like,
Chris Brown, a stripper pregnant.
that was his baby mama stripper
Yeah, I
too.
think she was a stripper.
Damn.
That's how they go out, though. But I'm not gonna like do that to the strippers. I think some strippers are like, that's what they gotta do.
They do what they got to do, but are they on Chris Brown and Drake's level of success? No.
I mean, I think
Nah.
wiping up a stripper, man, that is like, or get yo,
That's tough.
that's tough. And then it's like, yo, getting a stripper pregnant. Yo, how much do you think
That's
Drake?
tougher.
How much do you think Drake paid his baby mom to get the abortion? Like, I mean, she didn't take it, but how much do you think he offered her? Like, yo, all right, I'm gonna give you this much. I would say he probably offered like $2 million,
He probably gave her a blank fucking check.
a blank check.
Yeah.
Yo, write whatever the fuck you want, just don't get pregnant by me.
Yeah. He probably gave her a blank check with a certain account that couldn't exceed. You know what I mean?
It's at a certain level.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he probably did something like that.
I don't know, man.
She was
That's-
in
Or
that
he
with
did he's like the Drake that I hope he is, and said, like, you know what, I'm gonna take care of it. That's what I hope, because when I listen to Drake, I hear a pure hearted motherfucker. So if he's not,
Damn,
it's
bro,
like, if he's
you
like,
give
yo,
this guy
I'll
a
go
lot
get-
of credit. Like,
I do.
Drake is a pure hearted motherfucker, though.
Well,
he's a
in
pure
his
motherfucker.
lyrics,
Fuck so.
you know
I
what I
fuck
mean?
with him.
And his lyrics
That's
is
my
no,
guy.
I mean, I'm
Pure
fucking.
hearted.
That's heavy, but like, you really don't think?
I think
Bro,
he got a bad bone in
I'll
his
pay a
yeah.
random chick right now $800 to get an abortion if I gotta pay. Like, I'm a nobody. Like,
Yeah, but you're a different breed. Eazy.
I'm not pure
I
hearted.
don't- No,
you
Far
are,
from it.
but different
He-
circumstances.
Drake don't got it in him to pay.
But I'll be
somebody.
real,
I don't
if
wanna
I
believe it.
if I were to ever go down that fucking like slope and do some shit like that, which I never would do, right? And I got some chick pregnant, like, yo, please don't break up my family. Here's $800. Just take
Just
the
leave.
shit. Take the plan B, please.
Just get out of here.
Please. You gonna break this family
Not
up,
even
man.
a full 1,000, but 800.
What?
Not even
How
a full
often you
1,000,
think
but
that
800.
happens?
Oh, fucking every other day, bro.
Yeah. Damn.
Yo, I mean, how many Plan B pills do you think y'all have bought in y'all life?
Damn.
I haven't.
You never bought a Plan B
I
pill?
bought a pregnancy test. I never bought a Plan B.
You never made a chick take a Plan B?
Mm-mm. I've been really fucking good, bro. I'm 28, no kids, man. I don't think that's by like.
Yeah, we the last
That's not by
weekends,
chance.
bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, you
I
ever
either
make
got
a-
good fucking accuracy or like I choose wisely or something. I don't know.
Check that sperm count, bro. 28, no kids. I don't know, man.
I know. I'm nervous. I gotta go
Yeah.
fucking like freeze some. I don't know.
Put some on ice.
Yeah,
you ever
Throw 'em
make
in the
a chick
back
take
of
a
the
Plan B
freezer.
pill? Like you made it, you just shoved it down her throat?
No. It wasn't even like made, but you know, this is what we're gonna go do, type of thing.
Nah, I bought it and just sprinkled that. Just sprinkled that shit.
This motherfucker,
Take the
she's
shit
snorting
out.
that shit.
Put it by her pillow.
Take a fucking
A
line.
line of
Take
fucking
a
Plan
line,
B.
baby.
This guy always with his wild ass answers. Yeah.
Nah,
Yo, you know those memes where he's just like,
Oh, you
Salt Bae.
got Salt Bae to Plan
B.
Hell yeah. I'm surprised, bro. You might be the only dude I like that I personally know that has never made a chick take a Plan B.
Nah, man.
Yo, I remember
Pregnancy
when I was
test.
when I was like 18, 19, yo.
I had a pregnancy scare.
I'll never forget this shit, right? I used to
Yeah.
make $147 a day or a week, right? That was my thing.
I remember that. I definitely remember those.
It was like right out of high school, right? I was a wild boy back then. Yo, I had nutted 3 times on 3 different occasions. Like I was wilding. Yo, I remember I spent my whole check on 3 Plan B pills. I was fucking tight, yo.
3?
This guy was sick.
Yo, it was a great
That's
week.
like 160 after tax, bro. Like,
wow.
Bro, yeah, I spent
back then they were like way more
They were
expensive.
like
I'm
$50,
sure.
I think. But
Nah,
Yo,
that's when you were
cheaper.
caddying, right?
What?
You got straight up cash?
I was caddying. I had cash, yo. I spent 3. I was
I
like,
always remember hearing
yo, that was
jokes.
yo, that was like a life turning event for me. I'm like, I can't be doing this shit. Like I'm fucking 18, like about to have 3 potential kids. Like,
now
bro, I'm wildin'.
imagine having money like fucking Chris Brown and Drake, like where you could just pay for that shit. Like you don't even gotta bat an eye twice
about having a kid.
about having to pay somebody for that
Look,
shit.
forgive me.
But they still didn't take the money.
I hope my lady forgive me. But if I was there and if I'm in that stature, every girl signs an NDA, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And if it in the NDA, it's gonna say if I choose to finish in you, you are subject to taking this pill. And I have a fucking closet full of shit.
Yo,
Just a whole book.
Yo, I like how you think, bro.
You got a closet.
Bro, I like how you think.
Bro, why would I want to keep going to Walgreens? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you got them in the shoebox.
Yo,
Order
he's
them
like,
shits
he's like
in
Costco
bulk.
buying them in bulk.
yeah, order them in bulk.
Nah,
It's
be with you,
cheaper.
bro. Like if I got a stripper pregnant, yo, I tell her meet me at the top of the stairs. Like,
This
like
that's
like,
crazy.
you taking a trip.
Yo, have you ever heard of a condom, bro?
For real, no, they don't believe on it. Like,
Does it they work?
$7 could
Yo,
save a lot of
coming
stress and
from the
headache.
guy
bro.
with the most kids in the room.
How many
Yeah,
kids
but
you got, bro?
what? I got 2.
Two? Okay. I was
Yeah, but I never had to like.
Hey,
do
I'm
that.
not gonna.
Like, yo,
I'm not gonna let
three
you play my
yo,
guy
3
right now.
out of 1 paycheck from 1 paycheck.
Bro, I was 18. Like, I was 18.
So that's
Bro, I
like
know
half your
that.
paycheck at
What?
18.
That wasn't half. That was the
The
whole
all-
paycheck.
the whole
That was the whole
paycheck.
check, bro.
Oh, the whole
I'm saying,
check.
yo, but I was fresh out of high school. Yo, cause high school, like, we was getting some cheeks, but like, not like serious shit. But yo, like,
Mhm.
as soon as you graduate high school, like, the cheeks was like flourishing. You know?
Mhm.
So yeah, I like, you started going clubbing, going to like the little
Finally get out. You know what I mean?
spots and shit, right? Sneaking into clubs, yo. Started meeting these little fucking dirt bags and these hood boogers and shit like that. Like,
Hood boogers.
yo, so I was just like, all right, bet.
You just nothing off.
Yo, you know
the
what?
dirt,
Yo.
the dirt bags and their hood boogers, but you raw dog them. Do you ever think about that shit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was
they're
part of
dirt-
the problem. No, I'm not
That
taking
speaks about your
Bro, I'm
character,
not- yeah.
bro. Like,
horrible human being, bro. I was a horrible person. Bro. I'm not gonna deny that.
and that right there is why I would take a trip to CVS or Walmart and buy me a box of condoms because
Yo.
I can't handle that stress. Like,
Nah,
Nah,
me
bro,
neither.
but I'm saying, like that was like probably I was probably the summer, like when I graduated.
yeah,
You feel me? So it's like I'm out here.
yeah. I think by like,
Yo, you know what? It's funny as shit.
Mhm.
That's when I started gin.
really,
Like, and I was really getting it in. You feel me? Like, yo, this shit. Y'all think this shit's a joke?
nah, like I think like
I built
that
this shit off truth.
that fall when I graduated, like I think I had my first pregnancy scare, and that shit, bro, I was already planning like my future. Like I was destined to be a father at that point in my head.
Bro, I'll be with you. If I got a chick pregnant at 18, I'll be planning my future in another country. Like that's
guy.
I'm not
Go
staying
back,
I was
around.
like,
go
well-
back to Brazil.
I said, damn, like I chalk it
For
up
real.
to me being a dad and everything.
When
Like,
you were 18, you didn't feel like you were fucking 18 though.
Nah,
Nah.
you thought
None
you
of
was
us
grown-
did,
You thought
bro.
you was grown as hell.
I felt like I was like 30.
it felt like it,
right?
I can go like get a bogey from my grandma and get a like liquor from from you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I go get that.
You know this, yo? I feel like it's crazy. As soon as you turn 18 and graduate high school, like the world kind of shifts a little bit in how they look at you and perceive you. Feel me? Because you're not this kid no more. Now people
Right.
start really looking at you like an adult.
yeah.
So that's like, yo, you start like, oh shit, like I'm grown as fuck.
Yo, do you think like right now? Do you think the 18-year-olds are the same 18-year-olds when we were 18?
Fuck no.
No, nigga, they doing
No
TikTok
way.
dances and shit like that. They're not
No,
worried
no. There's like 3 classes of kids.
about- Okay.
like I work with these kids. There's 3 classes of them,
Alright, break
and
it
I'm
down.
not gonna like go too into it.
Not go too into.
But there's the kids that love the video games, the anime. That's their thing, right? They're not into the streets.
Okay.
Like they don't want to. There's the kids that hoop. They play sports. That's what they do. You know what I mean? The athletes. They might listen to the music, but ultimately they're square.
Okay.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. And then there's the people that really do
About
this
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Like really do this shit, and it's
Out here,
kind of
they out here.
it's kind
They
of
out here.
scary. It's
Yo,
really
I work
kind of
with
scary.
girls and the shit that they fucking like teenage girls and the shit that they fucking done. Like I don't even know niggas my age that have done that shit. Like I'm talking like wild shit. I was about to get into details, but with some crazy ass fucking shit, yo.
Can you get into the shit or not without getting?
I would rather not.
Rather
I would
not?
rather not. Yeah.
All right, off camera.
Yeah, it's off camera talk.
I
But
mean, yo, bro,
it
it's-
is kind of crazy.
Like yo, I wasn't like when I was 18. Like I was wild. I wasn't wild. I was just wilding. You know
Yeah.
me? But I had like my little scares and it kind of like straightened me out a little bit. I mean, I stumbled every now and then since then. But like I feel like I needed that shit. You feel me? Like I needed to spend that $150.
Bro, I think what it is now is like we went through like a major shift within like these past like 15 years. Like I think that the world is like completely fucking different. I don't even know like if this is how it is every 15 years or like hey, did we just go through like the biggest shift? But like I feel like when we were younger, like the jokes that were made, the stuff that was said like by public figures were okay. Like the stuff that we used to make fun of was okay. And nowadays you can't.
Everything's it's cancel culture, yo.
Yeah, you can't say anything.
Yo, actually,
Yeah.
that's a great point you brought up, right? So, like I said, we was at Rolling Loud, right?
Yeah.
This past weekend. I don't know if y'all saw. I mean, if you got a fucking phone, you probably saw this shit, right?
Yeah.
So we was actually there when DaBaby spoke on like that whole AIDS
Yeah.
kind of gay thing, right? Like, are y'all canceling him? What do y'all think
Fuck
about like
no.
him speaking on that kind of stuff?
No, I grew up with that type of shit. The baby my age.
Okay.
I'm used to hearing shit like that and not feeling like he's talking about my cousin or my niece or my nephew. You feel me? I know that he probably in a different state, and I'm not justifying it just because I listen to his music or I think he a cool dude.
Uh-huh.
But people need to shut the fuck up. Like he's a performer. He's up there for a reason. You guys pay him. If it's a comedian up there, nobody's gonna say shit.
But I feel like even comedians now, bro. I feel like
Yeah, Kevin Hart got some flack.
Yo, and I think
Yeah.
honestly, I think
He was getting some shit. yeah.
anytime you talk about the LBGT, is that LBGT?
Mhm.
Q.
Q, there's a
Q.
Q. Wait, hold up.
I think it's like a
LGBTQ.
plus.
Wait,
at the end.
LGBTQ?
LGBTQ.
LGBT.
Isn't
There's a plus?
Yeah.
Is there a negative in plus? Is it
No,
like-
nigga.
I mean, are they doing division and
It's
subtraction
plus
and shit now?
to everything that is
there's a
not
hashtag
included
now,
in that.
bro?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No offense, please don't cancel me. But
They can't cancel us.
they can cancel. Yo, but I
No,
feel
they
like
can't.
that's my point, bro. I feel
Yeah.
like anybody that speaks up against them, yo, automatic. Like, yo, they got so strong.
Yo, it's like
Yeah.
I feel like they fought so hard for equality. I was reading this post today where it's like, okay, like you guys fought so hard for equality. Equality is like shutting the fuck up because nobody really gives a fuck. Like you can love who you love, but you don't have to like push it down my face that you're dating the same sex. And I think there's some realness to that. Like nobody really, like I have gay friends and I really don't give a fuck. Like I don't view them any differently. Like that's my nigga. He talk about his fucking sexcapades and I'm just like, I just think of it as like me talking to my nigga about some bitches. Like it's just like,
Yo, you
Bro,
know-
I feel like
Is
my
it?
boy Robert talking about swallowing 12-inch straws and shit. Like, no judgment, bro. Like, yo, love is love, man.
Yo, honestly,
Love is love.
honestly, yo, I hate the hypocrisy behind it.
I didn't say that.
Yo, the hypocrisy is that they get to say whatever they want,
Fuck
right?
the-
They
the
throw
fuck
you
they
down the
want.
bus, but if you say anything about them, like they could have an opinion about you, right? What
Mhm.
you're saying, but you can't have an opinion. Like,
Mhm.
what if you don't believe? Like, what if you're not okay with that? Like,
It-
can
Are you
he
not?
feel
Wait, are you,
the way he feels?
are you saying if you're not okay with people being gay?
I mean, like him saying those comments, he could have said it a little differently because he kind of came off a little strong.
Yeah.
But if he's not with the LGBTQ plus hashtag community, let him be that way. Like,
Yo, but is that?
let him have his
But yo,
opinion.
so are you saying?
I gotta-
are you saying it's okay to be homophobic?
I'm
Because I
saying
think
that
that's what they're ultimately saying about him.
So I just want to say one thing. He did say some stuff that was kind of incorrect. He did say something about like AIDS and people how you
Yeah.
could die. That's not true. I'm not ever gonna advocate for that. So you can spread misinformation. He probably, I don't know what his intent was, honestly.
I think he had a
be
message. I think he had a message and it just came out wrong. Like he didn't articulate himself correctly.
I mean, I remember when we were there, yo, and we listened to him say that. We're like, yo, what the fuck he
yeah,
just say?
yeah.
Like that shit ain't mean no, bro.
It didn't make no sense.
It was so
bro.
out of
None.
context too. Like it was like yo, he just got done rapping the song. It's like, yo, fuck AIDS and people suck dick. It's just like, okay.
But I feel like everybody's too sensitive at this point. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
they want to
way
take
too
everything too personal. They want a reason to be like, woe is me. Like, get the fuck over it. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, it's okay to be homophobic and to be like degraded, or you should be offered less opportunity because you're homosexual. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, just move the fuck on. Like, not everything you have to be so sensitive about. Like, he wasn't talking about you. You don't fucking have HIV. And for those that have HIV, you probably weren't at Rolling Loud. And if you were at Rolling Loud, oh, what? So the fuck what? Like, just move the fuck on,
bro.
Don't listen to him.
Yo, I think it's. I disagree with you, bro. I think if you do, bro, there's fucking 100,000 people at fucking Rolling Loud. You know what I mean? Like, there's people with HIV in there. Like, that's a fucking fact. You feel me?
Okay.
There's definitely gay people in there, right?
Okay.
I feel like, yo, if you're at a fucking concert trying to enjoy yourself, yo, and someone throws the fact that you have HIV in your face, like, yo, you're gonna feel bad. Like, yo, first of all, you don't want that's literally like one of the fucking worst things you can get, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, most people would rather choose like cancer over HIV, right? And like, yo, and the crazy thing is like your fucking chances of surviving are probably better with HIV, right? But like the stigma with HIV is so bad that
STDs in general, to be honest,
it's just so bad, right? That people just like, yo, I don't give a like fucking chop my fucking leg off before you give me this shit, right? So I think, yo, if you're at a concert and someone says some shit like that, yo, I think it's gonna make you fucking feel like shit. I thought it was unnecessary.
But you think he was personally attacking them?
I mean, he fucking literally said it.
I don't think so. I don't think it was personally. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe because I grew up in like an urban school and I was a fat kid all my life. Like, you grow fucking thick skin and you move the fuck on. Like, if you can't say anything back, or if you're in an opportunity to not say something back to get back at the person, you just take the chip on your shoulder and move on.
I think,
like, you know how many times like I've walked past. Oh, I haven't. Like I said, I really haven't experienced
you can get rid of the fat. You can't get rid of HIV.
Let me if the baby said that in the 1990 concert, everybody would have been cheering him on, like, yeah, fuck yeah, like,
that's
like,
a good point, bro. I think so.
It's like
times are definitely more sensitive.
Yeah.
Look how many AIDS jokes.
That's where his points coming in.
Comedians were making. Look how many gay jokes that comedians was making. Like, now they're like the unfucking spoken group. Like, you can't make any jokes about them. You can't make any jokes about people with HIV.
The most ironic part is, right, equivalent or equality is really just getting shitted on. Like, that's what being equal is about. Yo, get it shitted on equally like the rest of us. Like,
yo, I think what people want is equity, though, bro.
I mean,
they don't want equality.
Let's just say the tables were turned. Then what are your opinions? Like, let's just say it was a white guy on the stage and he was like, if you're fucking black, if you're not black, put your lights on, or whatever the fuck the baby said. Like, do you think that it would have been appropriate? Do you think he would have been so upset or triggered by it?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Let's just say it was a white person up there, and they said something in a racist context, and like, do you think you would have been as triggered by it? Like, you would have been
people who got triggered.
Absolutely.
Oh hell yeah.
Yo, I feel like the first group that you cannot fuck with is the gays. You can't touch them, right? Yeah. And then the second thing nowadays, like, you can't. I'm not even gonna say that, yo, because you can say racist shit and people don't give a fuck. People.
I think the second thing is
you can't
women.
do nothing to white women, bro.
You can't do anything about.
I think they number one still.
White women, they top dogs.
Yo, honestly, like, yo, if this was Whoville, right, and the Grinch said some crazy shit, what would the Who's do? You gotta ask him. Yo, did he?
I don't put myself in a context and say,
yo, did he say I'm sorry? If he's sorry, if he says I'm sorry, it's all right. Like,
bro, are we?
Yo, let's let it go.
Are we in the same fucking planet right now?
Dimension at this point.
What the fuck?
I think.
Hold on, read that. Bro, that fucking COVID vaccine just kicked in, man. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a real thing, bro.
Huh?
I definitely be having some fucking brain farts.
Like, the situation with Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
Yo, he said he was sorry a bunch of times, right?
Yep.
So why do they keep bringing it up? Like, he said it like years ago. He said sorry years ago, and then they kept bringing it up over and over. But he already said I'm sorry.
Because he folded. He folded the first time. You just don't fold. Like, you take that shit on the chin.
Nah, but he said I'm sorry though. Like, yo, if the baby comes out and says, yo, I fucked up, I'm sorry to the community.
He folded already.
That's it.
No, it's
not. Let's let it go.
I think there's
fuck all that apologizing shit. If you're gonna say it, like,
stand by
it. Yo, but he might have said it in the moment and not meant it. Like, people say things that they don't mean in the moment.
I say shit on here all the fucking time that when I look back at it, it's like, oh,
Like,
that's not me.
Yeah. Yo,
I'm
he
better
came-
than that.
Yo, he came out and said like, "That's not what I was trying to say." Like, he just said
Bro,
something incorrectly.
his apology made it worse though.
But it's the baby
yo,
though. Like,
did you see the apology?
yeah, I did.
He's like, yo, my real gay fans don't know I was talking about those guys. Like, I meant the other ones.
Exactly
The
my
other gays with
point.
the AIDS. Not
He's
mine.
like,
That's
exactly
his
my
point.
point.
Look,
Like,
People with thick skin,
the
they
people
understand.
with thick skin, it's like you just push the shit the fuck off and keep it pushing. Like he was pretty much I guess apparently he was putting out or he's gonna play like an unreleased song and he wanted people to turn their cameras on or some shit like that. That's what I got from it. So he was just trying to classify a group of people that like he tried to classify the masses into like these little segments. I think like people are just focusing too much on the words that he's saying and not really looking at the full picture here. Like there's not DMX, Busta Rhymes is outrageously homophobic, but yeah, we're not talking about him. Like,
But yeah, he been real quiet.
I got a question.
They been real
What
quiet.
can the LGBTQ community do? What can't they do that everybody else can't? Is my question.
I mean, I think there's certain states that they still can't get married in, right?
Okay.
I think the overall message, right, the greater message they try to get right is equality, right? Like, yo, me personally, right, I don't give a fuck if anybody get married. Like, you can fucking marry a dog for all I give a shit. You can marry, bro. I'm so like woke or so fucking left. You can marry your fucking cousin and have whatever kind of babies you about. I just don't be giving a shit about nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
I got my own fucking problems. You feel me? Bro, you wanna fuck a cactus? Go ahead, man. Get some fucking needles on your dick. I don't give a shit, man. Just leave me alone, right?
to be honest, like, and I think that's how the world should be.
But
looking
yo,
at
but I
it.
think
Like,
to your question, right? The point is like I think there's certain states where they cannot get married, right? Gays literally cannot get married. I think to me that is a problem, right? Like, yo, you want to get married? That should be legal in the whole fucking country, right? Like, stop giving me this religious shit, right? Yo, like God doesn't want this. Yo, well, God doesn't want you fucking strippers, right? But you're over here. But like, yo, most of these people are so hypocritical when it comes to gays, yo. A lot of people, right? They commit so many fucking sins. But when it comes to gays, this is where they draw the line, right? That's where me personally, I get annoyed. It's like, yo, we all sin. Like, right, let's just fucking leave it up to the creator, right? To judge us, right? Let's just all fucking leave. Let's just leave us like everybody alone. Let
honestly, a
them
lot of gay people
I
make
feel
a lot
like-
of gospel
and
music.
another
you
thing
think.
is like,
To be
yo,
honest.
there's like certain violence against like gay people, right? Which I don't agree with either, right? Yo, if I see a gay person, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't think to myself like, yo, I'm gonna go beat his ass.
Right.
You know, some people do think about like that, right? So I think that's wrong. I think once we fix that shit, it's fucking fair game. Like we should be able to talk shit about them.
Yeah.
Yo, we should be able to make jokes about them.
Because it's not like the only thing different from us is what the fuck you choose to do in your personal time.
Yeah.
But I think like they're at this point right now where they're too powerful. Like,
No, they are.
You can't make any jokes about them or else you're deemed homophobic. You can't even apparently like there's a running joke and there's some people are really taking this shit serious where you can't even like the opposite sex without being homophobic. Like,
I've seen this shit.
you can't
I've seen that.
like if you're straight, you're homophobic or some shit.
No,
like that.
here's what it is, right? They're like, yo, if you won't date
a transwoman.
transgender woman, they consider you to be homophobic.
I'll probably be, but I think that's unfair. But this is what I also think is unfair. Well, maybe it's not unfair. Like how people might have a personal belief towards their people. Like if I'm Cape Verdean and I care about my Cape Verdean people first, it doesn't mean that I don't care about everybody else any less.
I think there's actually I think it's nepotism. There's
There's
actually
a word for it. Yeah, I know
there's
what
a
you think
word
you're
for it,
first.
and don't quote me on it, right? There's a word where it's like, yo, it's like where you generally always look out for your people first before anybody else.
But it's like human nature.
No,
Like,
yeah,
that's-
for sure.
Like you go if it's us, we're your friends here.
Yeah.
And if it comes between us and your family, you're saving your family first. And that's just because that's just how it is. Like
Right.
I'm gonna protect my own before I protect the next person.
Yo, but the problem with that is, right? It's like, yo, so like if you're a white business owner, right?
Yeah.
Is it okay for you to just only only hire white people?
It happens though.
No, I know it happened. But
And-
then there's like, what's the
Affirmative action.
affirmative action, right?
Well,
Which
what happens in
is
black?
a movement to like,
What happens with black businesses? Black businesses or hire
but yo, but
black
they
people.
don't really get the flack.
Mexican people, they primarily hire Mexican people. Chinese people, I never see really black people back there cooking their food. It's usually Chinese people. We hire people that we know
Yo,
and that's closest to us.
kind of on the same note or a little different, right? You know who I always see in every fucking kitchen, is Mexican.
Mexicans,
Like
they're
they're
everywhere.
every fucking day. Bro, they're
everywhere, I'm not gonna lie
killing
to you.
it, bro. The Mexicans they're fucking everywhere, man.
Yo,
It's like, yo, we're worried about the Chinese
best
invading
restaurant
us
in
here.
Waterbury.
The fucking Mexicans, they're doing it slowly through the kitchen,
This
bro.
is what China.
They're in the Chinese buffet.
Yo, shout out to Mexico.
This is
Shout out
why
to-
Trump want to build that wall. They're invading and taking all of our jobs.
Yo, he saw
and fucking our
saw
women.
what everybody else did, right?
and raping our women. That's what he said, right? like,
So
they
wow,
come
raping
over
our
there,
women.
You know those American women? I want to rape them. Like I'm gonna cross all these miles and just rape them.
That's what Trump thinks
Like,
Mexicans do.
It's like it's outrageous at this point.
like they invade their stomachs like with food.
I'm gonna repair their roofs and rape their women.
that's out of control. Like I feel like we live in a fucking world where like even when it comes from whites to blacks, like people. I feel like if white people would just stop giving a fuck, like I think everything would
That's
be
what the
okay.
problem is, right? Yo,
Like,
they're just white people for whatever reason, right? They just can't shut up.
right? They just
Bro, it's like the fucking weirdest shit, right? It's like whatever situation you're in, right? Like, bro, even like for me, right? I'll be at work, I'll go in, I'll get my fucking hair braided or something like that, right? And it's just like, yo, I can't just walk in without it being a fucking spectacle.
Right.
Like, oh shit! Like, can I touch it?
Can
Like,
I
yo,
touch it?
what
How do you do
your
that?
hair?
I
It's
like your
yo, this is
hair.
like,
It's-
bro, when you walk in here with your hair,
Hey, you
done-
know what that is? That's microaggression, bro.
that's what it is.
Yeah,
I've heard
man.
that term being used
You know what this?
recently.
Yo, you look good for a black girl. That's a fucking microaggression. That means like I'm telling you like, yo, I'm giving you a compliment, but I'm also like taking away from the fact that
It's a backhanded compliment.
yeah, like, and people, I'm not gonna put it this specific. People do that a lot, bro. I get it all the time, bro. I play in the softball league, and it's fucking annoying sometimes because, like, growing up, I was the only black kid on the team, and of course, in the league, I'm the only black kid on the team. Whatever.
Ain't no Dominicans.
It's one other guy.
All right, let's
It's one other guy, right? But it's always like
Was
two.
that
You
racist
know what I
of
mean?
me to think Dominicans should be on a team?
He's Puerto Rican, but it's fair game. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But
Puerto Rican,
they,
Dominican, yeah.
they tell me all the time, like, yo, you look like Chris Davis. He's a fucking baseball player.
I know. I'm just that's what they think you look like. I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I don't even know who the fucking guy is.
You know.
I had to go look it up. I'm like, this is because okay.
You know the wild thing is
It's
that
because I look like this.
I was done doing my laundry one day, and a black guy walks up to me and tells me I look like Young Chop.
Young Chop.
Young Chop. I was
And
like,
people
you know
are
what,
supposed to-
motherfucker.
Yo, you know who actually? I was just.
I heard I've heard T Grizzly before.
No, you're not T Grizzly. You know who you fucking do look like, yo? If you cut
Who's
your
that?
beard off, is Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty.
You do.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
Bro, you would be fucking Lil Yachty's
Yo.
brother if you cut the beard
Bro,
off.
get the
I don't know how I
little
feel
braids.
about that one, bro. I don't know how I feel about that one.
No, you look better than him.
Red hair.
I'm cute for a fat nigga. You know, microaggression towards myself.
You cute for a fat nigga.
But yeah, we go through that a lot, bro. We hear those things. And like in the moment, it's like, oh, he's saying that because, you know, I play the outfield. You know, I could probably run a little bit. I could catch a fly ball.
Yeah.
But really, it's because I'm the only fucking black guy. And that's the only baseball player, you know, that's really good or something like that. And that shit's not a fucking compliment. Like, don't tell me I look like Chris Davis. Who the fuck is, or whatever, Cam Davis, whoever.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know what that is.
What if he
But-
told you look like some white dude?
I would still have to look it up. Like,
But
why are
Rob-
you telling me I look like this person?
Rob, here's a real conversation. Do you think that was his intention because you're the only black guy, or do you think you're reading too much into it?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think you're reading.
Ooh.
Yeah, you might just look like that guy.
Everybody just ooh.
I could look like him in his eyes, and I could just be looking too much into it. But when you've gone through that, and you know when somebody's like they feel uncomfortable. Like, I think the exact moment I came off the field, I think I popped out or something. Like, I got it out, and he was like trying to cheer me up, like make me feel good. Like, don't
Right.
tell me like that, like something that you might think is positive. I don't want to hear that shit. Just tell me like, bro, get him next time.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I look like fucking Cam Davis because you think I want to fucking like, oh, okay, I look
Yeah.
like a professional baseball player. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't need to hear that.
Like,
I
yo,
don't know,
how do I cheer this nigga
my
up?
thing is like I don't like.
How do we
How
get his
do I
hopes
cheer
up?
this nigga teammate up?
Yeah.
No, my thing is like, you know, I wasn't there, so I don't have like we don't.
Nah,
have the
I
same
do
life
have both of
experiences
those-
and stuff. So like, I don't know what could bring you to the place to to feel some
Mhm.
type of way about that. So I'm not gonna take away from that. But I think, in general, I think sometimes people just get, not you specifically, but I think in general people just get like offended by certain things that the other person says, and that may not be like the intention. Like
Right.
like I feel like I don't think the guy's intention was to be like, I look like Young Chop, was to offend me. He probably, in his eyes, I just look like Young Chop. Was I take it as a compliment? The fuck no.
Yo,
Do I think
bro,
Yachty as a compliment?
You know
No.
you're actually making a good point, yo. I think, but it's so hard to fucking tell, right? Like, is there ill will behind what you're saying,
Right.
or is it like you really just think like it's a thing to say, right? But yo, I think for me personally, right, like I'm just the type of person that like I just don't say shit to anybody. You feel me? Like I'm just so in my own fucking world that like, yo, you could walk in with like a fucking raccoon on your head. I'm like, I'm gonna look. All right, that's what they doing today, but that's none of my business. Yo, so like me personally, like bro, when I come into like my job personally, like it's just like and they comment on my hair, which is like quite often. To me, it's just like yo, like when you come here with your hair, it's like I don't give a fuck. Like just like yo, let me be. Like just let me just like I don't need a spectacle every time I do something different. You feel me?
But my thing is like, why does it bother you like that? Like, the
yo,
point
because
I'm trying to make
I'll tell you why. Because anybody else does it,
right.
There's no like reaction.
My thing is like as a whole, like let's just say you had walked into work that didn't say anything to you, your day would have probably ended the same way as if they did say something to you. Like their comment or whatever they said really took nothing away from you, whether it was negative or positive. Like it really took nothing away from you.
That's not true. Yeah, I feel like when somebody points something out on you, right, it could kind of make you self-conscious.
Yeah, but that's
based off. Yo, but it can make. But no, it's not. Yo, but
that's how it makes you feel. Like
but that's if I never got the comment.
Sounds like you guys are going through therapy right now.
But I feel,
and this is what all it's about.
But here's the thing, like this brings me to the point where it's like, you know, we let other people's words affect us to the point where like it could ruin our day. Like, you know, him calling me Young Chop, that shit could have fucked up the rest of my day, and I could have went home and like spaz on my girlfriend. But you know, I took the shit on the chin and moved on.
You're saying it didn't bother you, but it left an impression.
Did I like it? No.
But yo, here's the thing, right? I think as a society, right, especially amongst men, right, we tend to say things don't bother us, right? And they might not bother us on a very deep level, but a lot of things do leave like a superficial impact on us, right? 100%. So it's like, even when like you said that, I mean, yo, I could tell by your tones, like, yo, you don't agree with the guy said, but yo, and I'm not saying like it fucking like destroyed your day, right? But yo, a part of you was just like, the fuck's this nigga talking about? But even
honestly, like it only bring it up for like relevance sake. For me, it's just like
I get it, right? Like, but yo, but that was it came to very quick, right? So it's in you.
Here's the kicker: we hold on to the positives, right?
We hold on to the negatives.
But we do hold on to the positives because I'll remember like and I don't like comparing, but I just know the way to do it. Mm-hmm. When I had long hair and I got the braids on the side, like you have per se, right?
Yeah.
And I would get close to the camera, what have you, and I had the beard. For a moment, when Dave East had the same hairstyle, I would get, yo, you look like Dave East.
Bro, you
look like Dave East. Nothing like him, right?
Even with the hairdo,
bro. I felt the same way. But when a girl is posting Dave East in her story every single day, I'm taking that as, oh, okay, you think I'm attractive.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you take that and you think like,
so they want,
that's positive.
Yo, so they want the dick from me. That's what you. Yo, I didn't know that.
So pretty much all you're saying is I can fuck.
Yo, bro.
So you don't forget.
Yo, come here, bro.
All I'm saying is you don't forget those things.
Was there some deeper shit to that? 'Cause I'm just like, yo, they want the penis.
Exactly.
That's pretty much what it means. But like I said, like you're not gonna forget that. Just like we won't forget the negative.
Nah, yo, I think I kind of disagree with you a little bit. I think we do remember the positives, yo. But for whatever reason, right? Like negatives have so much more weight in our lives than positives, and I feel like it takes a lot of mental training to actually alter that, right? I feel like, yo, you could literally hear 10 compliments in within a day, right? And you'll be fucking feeling amazing, right? So you have like a fly ass fit, like, yo, you look fly, bro. Like, that shit fly. Yo, all it takes is like one person, like, yo, why the fuck you got that shit on, right? And that should be like, yo, be like, damn. Yo, that insecurity kind of starts bubbling up a little bit, yo. Right. And I feel like that's just like general human like nature.
Yo, you know what's the worst? When you say something back to them. Like they say something to you, so you're like, yo, man, fuck you and your crooked nose. Yo,
they won at that point.
Yo, but they get mad at you and they create a persona that you're just an asshole. Right. You're like, yo, you said something to me. I said something back. You didn't like what I said. And
am I saying like, you know, like people don't have ill will and try to, you know, get a rise out of you? Nah, like I think there are some dickheads out there that definitely try to get under your fucking skin and it's like say shit to you to get a rise out of you. But I think either you check it in that situation or just take the shit and move the fuck on.
I think it takes a lot of maturity and growth to actually look past like negative comments in your life.
Right.
Yo. And I feel like me personally, right? Like I wasn't always like this. You feel me? I feel like I'm at this point where in my life, like where compliments actually hold a lot more weight to me than negative comments.
Right.
And what even holds even more weight than compliments is like my own self-thought. Yo, because if I got some shit on, or if I feel like I'm just like whatever, it don't matter who the fuck like validates it or who thinks like it's wrong or something. Like yo, because in my head I really be thinking like I'm the shit. But this took a lot of like but that took a lot of training. You feel me? Like it took a lot of mental training to get my confidence up. Where like where I think I'm really the shit. Yo, because so just to get a little personal, right? Like obviously I'm a short guy, right? And I hang around a lot of short people or a mix, right? And sometimes I hear like people that are like my height just kind of go down on themselves, right? I'm like, damn man, I wish I was taller. And all this shit. I'm like why? Like we the shit. Like we're like but I'm just gotten to the point where my life where like like that's like I'm past that insecurity, right? But a lot of men aren't, and it's just like it takes a lot of stuff. Because you hear like a lot of bashing like of short dudes all the time.
Men get bashed, period. And
we get bashed for everything.
You can't say nothing to a female, but they'll bash the fuck out of you.
Yo, they talk about body shaming all day long.
All the time.
Yo, men get body shamed a lot more than women, yo.
All the size of their dick all day long. Like try to shit on little dick niggas all day long. It's like
all the time.
Is that not body shaming? Try to shit on short niggas all day long. Is that not body shaming? But like we talk about a fat girl and now we're the worst.
And then they shame.
Yo, you know what? You know what's crazy? You can't talk about the LBG the gays,
right?
And you can't talk about fat chicks. Like the fat chicks are up there, yo. The fat chicks get a lot of fucking defense, yo.
Right.
Yo, they got like that linebacker defense, yo. You talk about fat chicks, yo, you're in some trouble.
But the thing is, like, when you come out of those fucking when you come out of those top categories, pretty much you're up for grabs. Like we get shit talked about us all the time. It's not.
Oh, there's
no cancel culture for that. There's no cancel culture for the white woman that's just going on about her fucking day. Like when you start talking about her depression, yeah, there's a cancel culture for that. When you start talking about her sexuality, yeah, there's a cancel culture for that. But like when you start breaking away from like those top groups, like that's when there's
there was this meme going around that
up for grabs.
Yo, there was this meme going around that like ask your man to shave his beard to see if he's really cute or not. Like yo, that's how you know. Like yo, if you. Because you know how a beard could change the structure of your face, right? And it was like, lives, ask him to shave his beard, see if he's cute. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's a real thing, yo. I mean, yo, I don't even got a full beard, yo, but I started growing this shit out. Like, my whole intake went up. Like, that shit helped out. That shit definitely helped out.
But, yo, how does that make any sense to me? Like, yo, that's...
But it's natural. Yo, you know what I hate, yo?
Like, yo, we can't even have a beard anymore before
we get beard shamed too. That's
beard
yo, we do get beard shamed, yo. Yo, we do get beard shamed.
Patchy beard, motherfucker.
Patchy boys.
I'm definitely got some thin. I got some thins right here.
Yo, you know the things, yo. Nah,
you got a full beard.
The thing is about if you dark skin and got patchy shit, your shit don't look that bad. If you light skin and shit patchy, bro, you see that shit from a mile away.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm telling you, this man gets an edge up, bro. He has no problem with you. But I mean, actually, we talked about the haircuts is too pricey for him.
Fucking $40, nigga. That's out of control.
Think so?
Yeah.
How much? Haircut? 40? I pay what he tell me, and then I tip like at least I try to get 50% because I'm a barber, bro, and I understand
you
like
tip 50%.
At least I try to at least get to that. You know what I mean? On a good day, I don't get hair. Lucky me, I don't get haircuts often. If I go get a haircut, it's like 3 times a year. You know what I mean?
On that note, bro, we're gonna wrap this shit up. Yo, for real, yo, nah, yo, we definitely run out of time though. But bro, thank you for coming on the show.
You already know.
Thank you for speaking on what you think, man. Yo, definitely much love, yo. For anybody that wants to get in touch with Rob Bull, what's the?
You could just reach me on just reach me on Instagram or Facebook, Rob Trilliams on everything, or Robert Williams on Facebook. If you can't find me, you will find me because I'll find you. Best way I can tell you.
I like that. You're on YouTube too, right?
Yes, YouTube everything is Rob Trilliams, so you can find me on any social media platform at Rob Trilliams.
Bro,
everywhere.
Fuck with my boy. Yo, definitely dope dude.
Appreciate it.
Yo, if y'all don't even know raps, yo, got his own.
There's nothing I don't fucking do.
Yo, can I talk about your clothing line real quick?
Yeah.
Yo, he definitely got a clothing line. Yo, y'all definitely fly shit. Actually, last time he came in through, he definitely dropped some merch on us. Yo, pick this shit up, fire shit. I know it's you taking a hiatus from right now to kind of like build a brand and get it better, but yo, definitely tap in with that. Yo, and for us, the bell is finally working on YouTube. We got this shit figured out, so yo, ring that bell, subscribe, like, comment, stay tuned. Please keep tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Thank you.
But I'd rather stand up, they trying so hard to fit in.